Hi Cancer, you're so welcome and I'm so glad you're here. So this is a timeless reading and is part of an ongoing series. You can arrive whenever it feels right. Please remember that there is no rush and nothing you need to do. Just listen and see what speaks to you. You will also find other series on this channel. Now, I just finished chapter 1 of another series that is called Inside This Love, and you can go and find it on my channel. Okay? If you would like more content, and I would strongly recommend it, particularly for this series, okay, there is a pinned comment below explaining how to approach and how to use these readings of this series, okay? So just take a minute, go and have a listen to it, and then come back to the reading. So I'm going to begin now, and we'll let the cards guide us as we go. So Cancer, we are going to start with the Osho Zen Tarot. And we are going to see, I'm going to actually change a bit. For the 3 readings before you, I left an open question with the Osho Zen. So that they would explain about this particular ex, tell me information that they were important, whatever it was about their life, about, how they felt about you, the ex, or whatever. But now I'm sensing and I'm feeling that I would like to change this structure. And I am going to ask instead, what is the attitude? What is the attitude of this particular ex towards you right now, the moment that you are listening to this reading? Let's have a look. We're going to take 3 cards. Okay, so bear with me. And here we've got possibilities. Who had this as well? Taurus, I think. Not too sure. So if your person is a Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising, please go and have a look at them as well. So possibilities here. Let's pull all of the 3 cards and then I'll come back and I'll read them properly. And then we've got sorrow. We're going in a good direction here. And then we've got stress. Okay. So what do we have here? This triad or triad, it's very telling. Their attitude towards you, they would love to have more possibility. I'll actually bring this forward. No, I won't. I'll just take the card. Okay. So, possibilities, sorrow, and stress. Their attitude towards you at this moment in time is that one that they would love to get another possibility. They would love even the thought of having another possibility with you. There is a great sense of sorrow about the loss of the relationship, maybe sorrow for the parts that they played into the breakup. I also sense sorrow for having hurted you. They realize that they really hurt you. And also they're hurting because they're missing you. All of this is causing great stress within themselves. They're trying to juggle their day-to-day life, but these 2 feelings are so strong at the moment that it's quite harsh for them. It's quite hard. While I was speaking, while I'm saying this, all of a sudden I felt very cold. By you not being near them, by you not being with them, there is a coldness in their life. Okay? Yes, I am delighted that I actually changed the structure of and the reason and the way of asking these first 3 cards. Now, we are going instead to go very deep into very pinpointed questions. And remember, so this is month 1, what they can't admit yet. So this is the title and the timing. So again, if you didn't go and read the the pinned comment below, please go so you understand what I mean by month 1. But anyway, let's go now with the first question. What truth are they refusing to admit to themselves? So let's have a look. Bear with me because this is the only time I'm going to shuffle. The rest of them are going to be pulled. Okay? So, truth that they're refusing to admit to themselves. 8 of Wands. Now, did you try to contact them maybe after after the breakup happened and they didn't answer, or did you try to explain to them what was happening before the breakup happened, so that there was things that they needed to be adjusted, so that the relationship could survive? This is also information coming very fast. Also, the most important truth that I'm sensing that they're refusing to admit to themselves is that they miss terribly communicating with you. That communication back and forth, that connection, that feeling you near, it's very, very hard for them to admit. And I sense that is because they're already conscious of the pain that they're going through themselves, that if they also admit this, it's going to be even more stressful, even more devastating. Okay? Now, what feelings are they actively suppressing about you? 10 of Pentacles. The fact that they were very happy with you. They felt very solid. They felt that the relationship was solid, or that you made the relationship solid. You made them feel safe within the relationship. 10 of Pentacles. So this is a feeling that for them, they are suppressing this, because again, everything comes back to the fact that they are already suffering. And I'm not here to say you were right, or they done wrong so they deserve it. I'm not here to do that. I'm only here to do the reading. And if they would really acknowledge everything, it would be unbearable for them. They're already on that level. Okay? Why do they feel unsafe acknowledging the truth? So now we leave the cards speak as well. The tarot speak as well. And here the 8 of Swords, because they can't stop thinking about it. They would not stop thinking about it. It would become like a nightmare when they're asleep and a nightmare when they're awake. They would not be able at all to live their life and to be functioning. This is to the point of being so feeling so unsafe to acknowledge all this from their point of view. Okay? What fear keeps them silent? Now, when I say silent, there is 2 categories. If there is no communication, that means silent. Okay? But if you're still in contact with this person, the silent part means silent about all of this, all of their feelings, or maybe just let a little bit slip, but not the depth of it. Okay? So I repeat the question: what fear keeps them silent? And here we've got the High Priestess, because they know that you would sense it. The High Priestess represents you, Pisces. So by them not contacting you, if there is no contact, or maybe staying on the colder side if you're speaking, it's because they know that you would sense everything. You could feel it. They, for whatever reason, they don't want you to know how much they're suffering. Now, my question to you is this, and if you want to answer it, it's okay. If not, it's fine. Did they already ask you to get back together and you refused them? Or did you move on and leave them behind? How does this unspoken truth affect their current life? 3 of Wands. They're waiting and waiting and waiting for something to happen, and tell them that it's okay, like a green light for them to come forward again. They're waiting for you to come back to them, to go back to them. Three of Wands. They're looking over the horizon to see if you will appear again. They're in a moment of standing still. Their life, it's at, you know, it's like not moving forward, not moving backward. They're standing still. That's it. What would change if they finally admitted all of this? And here is the Four of Cups. They would stop, you know, comparing you to others. This card also came out in three? Yeah, I think, no, in two of the other previous readings. With the Two of Swords that they came out with for everybody, not for you yet. But so what would change if they finally admitted it? They would stop comparing you with everybody else and finding out that nobody matches. Last question, and this is for you, okay? And it says, what does your soul need to understand about their denial? And here we've got the Three of Cups. This is another card of getting back together. This is another card of potential reconnection, resurrection of the relationship. So what you need to understand is that in the future, there is going to be a very, very strong possibility of a reconnection, of getting a reconciliation, getting back together. And the reason why I said in the future, it's because I looked at the stars. Now, this is a timeless reading, so I am not feeling, I would have to push myself and going out of the way that I read the tarot if I want to go and pinpoint a particular month. Because that, even the cards are not making me feel to say that. But in the future, there is going to be that possibility if you want that. Okay, so this is the reading. It's a very, very beautiful reading. We are having, we had a very deep insight in what is going on with your person, and this particular reading and the answers that they gave to the question were so deep. So I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you feel like sharing, what you felt through the reading, and if it does correspond to your situation, please leave a comment below. So I'm going to leave the reading here. I would suggest for you now to take a little time to sit with what came through and allow it to unfold in its own way. Now, if you feel drawn to explore more, you can find other episodes of this series. Of course, this is the first the first month. It will take a while before I do this reading again the second month, because there is other new series coming up. So more than welcome to go and check all of them as well. And you can apply for an X or whatever. Also, all of the other readings, okay? All of the other series. If this reading spoke to you and you would like to stay connected, you're so welcome to like and subscribe, and it will really help my work continue. So thank you with all my heart for you to be here. Thank you. Bye-bye.